Welcome back, fellas, into this new video of TechPress. Today, let's talk a little bit more about, in this case, Notion. I'm going to be covering the 4 pillars of skills, which is the custom AI agents, the dashboard views, the MCP integrations, and the new custom AI skills. So, to build the custom AI agents. Now, the number one skill nowadays is the building agent. Unlike all chatbots, these are autonomous. They run 24/7 without you prompting to them. One of the actions I need to do is to click into the create an agent into the actual sidebar that appears here into the left section. So usually here, what I'm going to be doing here is to look out for the option that says the Notion AI. This will be prompting and sending me directly inside this element where I can get started with the Notion AI elements. Now, one of the actions, for example, set to the actual trigger, which is when a new bug is reported into Slack something. You define the actual trigger, a source, and an action. For example, that when an actual client emails me an actual request, basically what's going to happen here is that summarize this, create a task, my project to be, draft a reply into Notion mail. Basically, that's how the actual agent, for example, works, which usually appears directly into the agent's elements, not into the Notion AI. Sorry for that. There's an actual misspelled there. So basically here, my new agent will be appearing directly inside here. You can enable it once you work with the Notion AI, answers from Slack that you have, never miss your details, whatever. So the second thing, for example, is to customize the AI skills. So you can, for example, look out for your recent projects you currently have. Let's say that I go here, and what I can do is to just highlight these elements, and let's say, for example, that I go for edit with the AI. This is a brand new feature for nowadays because any page on your workspace can now be turned into an actual skill, you might be saying. So you can create an actual brand voice page and tagging this as an actual skill if you wanted to. Right, so by designing an actual piece of skill to teach the AI a reusable content, so whatever, for example, I mentioned, the add, for example, brand voice, something like this, brainstorm session. In the chat, the AI applies those specific rules to the output instantly. You can even have the actual element here, have the new AI chat elements where you can personalize the Notion AI, you can summarize the page comments, you can translate the actual page, and you can create new task tracker, for example. This is just like a few ideas of what you can actually do directly inside Notion. And the third pillar, for example, is the dashboard views and the visual analytics. Now, if you clicked into the plus on a databases and actually select this, you have, for example, the new control panels or linked new to the data source that you have generated on the top of your data. This is an actual new view. You can now visualize KPIs, revenue charts, for example, the team velocity without all of those elements. And basically what I can do is adhere to my source. I have my brainstorm sessions, and here we go. All this information will be appearing directly into my new chart. The best part is that the AI agent can read these charts to give you a weekly performance briefing via Slack, right? And the last skill, which I think is one of my favorite, is the cross-application intelligence MPC. The walled yet garden is that because with the model context protocol, Notion AI now sees into other applications with the deepest permission level. What you can do is to look out for the element that says settings. Into your settings, here it should define the actual element that says my actual connections. So here into your collections, this is here. The asking the AI, for example, to search to make sure that this one is not been enabled, and the external AI tools and the workspace permissions, all of this element. So what you can do, for example, is to ask the AI search for my drive file in Google Drive. I don't know, something like that. This is just an example if this one actually appears directly in Google Drive. In this case, as you can see, this one actually has access to my Google Drive with the actual same Gmail that I'm using for Notion, and automatically I have the actual element directly inside there. Now, here it says that it won't have access directly to these specific files. So it says here, if you tell me either the exact file, the file type, or roughly where you last edited, I can try searching again across your connection sources. And the quickest way to have drive directly with the owner me plus a keyword owner me in voice or final chat, which I think is going to be really, really great to have that in mind. So this is the blank pages into the Opera. You don't start from scratch, you start with an actual active partner. This is an actual really easy tutorial on how we can actually get started with Notion with these new features that are currently nowadays available for free into Notion actually. So if you wanted to try the Agent Start Barcode template, you can let me know in the comments below. If you have any question, look and let me know once again back into these elements. Thank you once again for watching, guys. Hopefully with all this being said, we can see you well next time.